Estamos aqui na Nintendo Direct Mini. Galera, Nintendo Direct Mini. Começando, hein? Da Nintendo Portugal. Eu tinha colocado da Nintendo oficial, tá? Da Nintendo de inglês. Mas a gente vai colocar na Nintendo Portugal. Aqui, galera. Tá iniciando. Oi, rapaz. E rapaz, tá iniciando. Tá iniciando, galera. Espero que vocês gostem, galera. Espero que saia Pokémon Unite. Notícia de Pokémon Unite que tá bem perto do lançamento, galera. Quero notícia de Pokémon Unite. Quero notícia de Pokémon Unite. Ouviu, Nintendo? Ouviu, Nintendo? Notícia de Pokémon Unite. Notícia de Pokémon Unite. Vamos lá, galera. Tô de pijama aqui. Mas tudo bem. O que importa é que vai começar Nintendo Direct. E rapaz, vai começar ainda. 2 minutos. Comenta aí, galera, se vocês estão ansiosos. Comenta aí, galera, se vocês estão ansiosos. Aliás, não tem ninguém na live, né? Meu Deus. Vamos lá, Nintendo, jogos novos. É isso que vai ter, né? Jogos novos. Jogos novos. Vai, bora. Espero que lancem vários jogos novos. Espero que lance Pokémon, né? Pokémon Unite, jogo MOBA de Pokémon. Para que vocês não sabem, ele está... que o Pokémon Unite vai estar em beta no Canadá. Espero que eu não pegue direitos autorais. Vai estar no Canadá. Eu vi no canal Estação HD que tá em pré-registro no Canadá. Então quem mora em Canadá, se alguém mora em... Eu vi que o BRKS Edu mora no Canadá. Pode ser que ele receba o jogo também. Né? Do Pokémon Unite, o MOBA de Pokémon. E tomara que ele traz. Leon, eu acho que ele é dos Estados Unidos, né? Eu não sei. E rapaz, 1 minuto, ó. Um minuto, ó. Comenta aí, galera, se vocês estão animados. Nossa, já fiz todas as minhas coisas aqui. E bora pra Nintendo Direct ao vivo. Oficial aqui. Espero que vocês... Se vocês estão vendo em outro canal, galera, não tem problema, tá? O que por enquanto vocês estão sabendo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Começou.
Pegue 18.
Pegue 18. Tá falando da Covid-19 agora. Por causa que vão adiar devido ao Covid-19. Eita, rapaz! Ah tá, Nintendo Portugal. Tá aí. Não sei qual jogo que é.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Que jogo é esse? Provavelmente vai sair pro Nintendo Switch, né? Meu Deus, galera. Eu tô arrepiado, tá me dando calafrio.
I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of Omlet. Without a trace.
Tô arrepiado.
Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Ó, cheguei, tô ansioso. Oi, aí!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you.
Começou a Nintendo Direct agora.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Eu vou entrar no Smash! Smash! Lutador novo!
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
Será que o Rex vai entrar? Que é o nome do personagem?
Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Eu não sei quem é ela, mas não sei.
Flame Nova!
Eu vi que ela boa.
Prominence
É
Revolt!
DLC, né?
Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers!
Tem o Alex e o Steve, né, de
Talk about a
Minecraft,
tight spot.
né,
Mithra?
que se eu não
Let
sei
me
se
handle
você tá
this.
sabendo disso. Aí o Steve de Minecraft, a mulherzinha da Arma, né, eu não sei o nome, gente, e o Zefirote também. Zefirote do Final
Mithra!
Fantasy.
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now.
Agora é essa. Tá,
Lightning Buster! Photonic!
eu vi a nova, né? Mas ele vai estar com uns ataques
Foresight!
daquela ruída lá.
What? You can even use that?
Viu aí,
Right here!
You two can swap between each other freely.
Serious fight! Blinding speed! Together!
Aí tem
Nothing can stand our way!
jogos vão tá assim.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Ramps?
Faz Smash?
I've missed this old buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Meu Deus.
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's
Esse
some
não é o
more.
Minecraft. É uma...
All mine!
I'll lay you a hand.
Ó, agora. Faz Smash.
Arrow! Burning sword!
Nailed it.
One hit
Sure
KO.
did! Witness our power!
Juke?
Never expected to see you two again.
Juke.
Well,
Caramba,
now
tem
that
jogo
you're
do
in
Juke.
Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. É o jogo do Shulk.
皆さんお久しぶりです任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋
Nossa,
です
faz tempo, hein, que a gente não vê esse cara japonês.
昨年は任天堂ダイレクトミニという形で皆さんに情報をお届けしてきましたがこうしてこの場からご紹介する形での任天堂ダイレクトは長らく実施できておりませんでした今回はようやく目処が立ち 皆さんに任天堂ダイレクトをお届けできることを
Você vai fazer?
心から
Colocar o nosso dinheiro
感謝
em
しております。
risco pra gente comprar aqui.
これからもどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Super chique.
さて、最初にご覧いただいたのは
Eu vi o trailer.
大乱闘スマッシュブラザーズスペシャルの新ファイターホムラと光の参戦ムービーです。ゼノブレード2で主人公レックスのパートナーとして登場する彼女たちの活躍にぜひご期待ください。
Do Shulk.
配信は3月を予定していますので、もう少しだけお待ちください。ここからはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Fall Guys no Nintendo Switch. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Fall Guys no Nintendo Switch. Uou! Fall Guys no Nintendo Switch, cara. Que loucura! Nossa, finalmente as Olimpíadas voltam. Fall Guys no Nintendo Switch.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Ah, vai demorar, né? Nossa, que louco, cara!
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have continue exploring while retaining information you gather.
Caramba, cara! Pode me ligar!
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
Nossa, Fall Guys!
Find out
no
when
Nintendo
the critically
Switch,
acclaimed
cara.
Outer
Nossa.
Wilds launches on Nintendo
Meu
Switch
Deus.
Summer 2021.
Finalmente, hein?
Put your sleuthing skills to the
Só que
test
só vai
in
ser
2
no
classic
final do
murder
ano, né?
mystery games. Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind, 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history, are coming to Europe for the first time.
Fall
Localized in
Guys no
English and
Nintendo
modernized for the
Switch,
Nintendo
meu
Switch
Deus.
system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Parece personagem anime.
But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. A new age of battles begins.
Em maio, que é legal. Tá. Nossa! Samurai Warriors 5!
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Tecmo Games.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 vs 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Entre o dia 21 de dezembro.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. Legend of Mana, featuring remastered HD graphics, is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
De junho.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Ok. Hunter Rise. Caraca!
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance! We must stop the calamity!
Disponível 23/3/2021. E tem uma edição do controle do Nintendo Switch.
最後にご覧いただいたのはカプコンさんのモンスターハンターライズの最新映像です。迫り来るモンスターたちの襲来にいかにして立ち向かうのか、3月26日から始まる新たな狩猟生活にぜひご期待ください。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
O quê? Para o golfe!
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Meu Deus! Mario
Study
Golf
the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Caraca! Mario Golf!
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Nossa, legal, hein?
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes,
Demorou.
and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
Mario Golf, mano.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
Speed Golf.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
シリーズ最新作マリオゴルフスーパーラッシュはシンプル操作でじっくりゴルフが楽しめるおなじみのモードに加え対戦用の新しい遊びも追加しています。任天堂スイッチのマリオゴルフにぜひご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
O quê?
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches shortly after this presentation. Brains! As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast! To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Vai que lança no Xbox e Android. É muito provável que lance.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above,
Neon White.
So below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Mata demônios com sol. Que é a armadura. Pra quem fica casa por volta. Caraca! Isso não é pra minha idade, né? Pra ser 12 anos. Então não.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Pelo que eu vi, é pequenininha.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Será que vai sair nada um Storm 5? Nossa, na hora que eu descobri isso. Mas não vai aparecer no Nintendo
Uncover
Direct.
Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch, Winter 2021.
Cara, que Storm 5 é da hora.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Super-heroínas da DC.
Hi everyone,
sério?
my name's Barbara Gordon.
Não, isso me enjoa.
AKA Batgirl.
Superhero girls.
I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life, we also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already! Nice! Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
E não vai estar em português, eu acho.
Just gotta make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready to juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Pensa zombies. E não vai sair Pensa zombies no Nintendo Switch. Complete Edition. Nossa, no Nintendo Switch, cara. Vai sair Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Legal, hein? Não tinha saído, né? Legal, Plants vs Zombies multiplayer, cara. É legal isso, porque até um já tinha personalizado, né? Eu joguei o Garden Warfare 1 e o 2. Jogo do Batman. Verdade, hein? Verdade. Mas o bom é que vai sair Plants vs Zombies.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
Isso.
Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
É me?
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Que jogo?
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
Legal, meu Deus, eu falei.
This can give you an advantage during battle.
Eu quero saber de Pokémon Unite, se vai lançar ou não.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Eu quero data de lançamento do jogo.
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Super Mario themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Pra comemorar os 35 anos do Super Mario, né?
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Diz que ia lançar. Finalmente, hein? E tá no Splatfest
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Queria um novo jogo de Pokémon.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Eu gostei do Pokémon Unite, tô
After
ansioso pra
downloading
jogar.
it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Verdade, hein? Eu quero
Keep an eye on the
muito que
official
saia
Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest
Fala
information.
mais de Pokémon Unite, por favor. Se não tiver anúncio de Pokémon
Hope you
Unite,
continue enjoying life on your island.
Eu vou ferrar com a vida da
いかがでしたか？
Aí tá ferrando com a
ス
nossa
ーパーマリオブラザーズ
vida.
35周年に合わせて配信する
Meu Deus,
今回のコラボカード、アップデートまでもう少しだけ
Eu vou ficar muito bravo
お待ちください。
se não ter algo de Pokémon, cara.
スーパーマリオブラザーズ35周年といえば、先週スーパーマリオ 3D ワールドプラスフューリーワールドを世界同時に発売しました。こちらのマリオの冒険もぜひお楽しみください。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Qual jogo? Esse jogo.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Quero muito que saia Crash Bandicoot 4.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced!
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is!
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop, and in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
スクエア・エニックスさんの新たなシミュレーション RPG にぜひご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
E também uma animação do jogo.
Calling all hunters. You have what it takes.
Star Wars Hunters. Disponível no inverno de 2021.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword,
Até numa
blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan wants new weapons!
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets! Woo! Come get some!
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, Princess! Here!
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Que eu vi ontem no jogo da Mania.
Catch me!
Roger that! Heads up, Your Highness!
Eat this!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me! What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game!
Knockout City.
The fight for survival starts now.
Luta pela sobrevivência começa agora.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet!
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative. As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in Wolves End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Uma coleção, pack.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Expansão. Passe de expansão. Pronto, após a apresentação.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
いかがでしたか？今回のダイレクトも残すところあとわずかですが、もう少しお付き合いください。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
こんに
ちは。ゼルダの伝説シリーズプロデューサーの青沼です。私の顔を見て、お、やっとゼルダの伝説ブレスオブザワイルドの続編の新情報があるのかと思われた皆さんも多いと思われますが、申し訳ありません。開発は順調に進んでいますので、今年中には新たな情報をお届けできると思いますが、もうしばらくお待ちいただけたらと思います。皆さんにお待ちいただく中、こんなゼルダが任天堂スイッチに登場します。こちらをご覧ください。
Qual é a sequela? Caraca! Scarlet Sword! Muito chique, cara! Scarlet Sword mesmo! Oh, HD!
ご覧いただいたのはゼルダの伝説スカイウォードソード HD です。2011年に Wii で発売したスカイウォードソードが任天堂スイッチに登場します。Wii 版では Wii リモコンを剣にヌンチャクを縦に見立てて操作していましたが、本作では処理能力が向上し、よりスムーズに直感的な操作で楽しめるようになりました。もちろん剣や縦の操作はジョイコン2本持ちによって再現しています。右手のジョイコンで剣を操作します。動きに連動してリンクも剣を振ります。左手は縦に対応していて、ジョイコンを振って縦を構えることで敵の攻撃を防ぐことができます。他にも両手で弓を離すなど体感操作ならではの緊張感ある戦闘が楽しめます。そして今作では携帯モードや任天堂スイッチライトでもプレイしていただけるようボタン操作に対応しました。本作の特徴である直感的な操作をいかにボタンに落とし込むか検討を重ねた結果、右スティックを弾く操作と剣を連動させました。剣を振り下ろしたいときはスティックを下へ弾きます。このように右、左、斜めと弾く方向で剣を振り分けることができます。 さらに実はこんなものをご用意しています。特別なデザインのジョイコンです。右ジョイコンはマスターソード、左ジョイコンはハイデアの盾をモチーフにしています。スカイウォードソードはこのマスターソードの誕生がストーリーに絡むシリーズの時系列で最も古い時代を描いたタイトルです。Wii で遊んだ方も初めてプレイする方もゼルダの伝説の世界の始まりを描いた本作をぜひご体験ください。ゼルダの伝説スカイウォードソード HD は7月16日発売です。このダイレクト終了後より任天堂 e ショップで予約受付も始まります。また特別デザインのジョイコンもソフトと同日に発売します。ご存知の方も多いと思いますが、スカイウォードソードは据え置き型のハードで発売したゼルダとしてはブレスオブザワイルドの一つ前のタイトルです。なのでゲームの作りはそれまでの伝統的なゼルダシリーズを踏襲していますが、それだけでなく空から舞い降りるパラショールや壁のツタを登ったりダッシュしたりすることで消費される頑張りゲージ、またさまざまな素材を集めてアイテムをパワーアップするなどブレスオブザワイルドでの進化の一端を垣間見ることができる要素がてんこ盛りです。ブレスオブザワイルドを遊ばれた方にもプレイしていただけたらと思います。ゼルダの伝説スカイウォードソード HD をどうぞお楽しみに。
Eu tenho que comprar logo o Nintendo Switch, cara. Eu tenho que
いか
comprar
がでした
logo
か？
o Nintendo Switch.
ジョイコンを活用した体感操作や
Eu vou chorar de
スティックを弾く操作など、任天堂スイッチで生まれ変わったゼルダの伝説
Nossa!
スカイウォードソード
Nossa, eu
HD
vou
にご
comprar
期待く
logo
だ
o
さい。
Nintendo Switch, cara.
次が最後の映像になります。
Tá essa sequela
Vamos pra
ou
site.
não? Scarlet Sword? Nossa. Que isso? Ah. Hã? Splatoon? 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 Praticamente um novo jogo. Ou pode ser uma DLC, cara. Ou pode ser uma DLC. Pode ser um jogo ou uma DLC. Tá... Nossa, tá com cara de DLC, cara. Ou um novo jogo. Tá com cara disso. É Splatoon 2, eu acho. Splatoon 2 ou tá anunciando Splatoon 3? É verdade, é Splatoon 2 ou Splatoon 3? Ou deve ser? Parece DLC ou um novo jogo. Eu não sei qual é. Ai meu Deus, Splatoon. Ai caraca. Caraca! Puta merda! Splatoon 3! Não, não brinca! Só pode ser Splatoon 3, cara! Nossa, vai demorar. 2022.
ご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーンシリーズの完全新作スプラトゥーン3の映像です。発売は2022年と少し先になりますが、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。任天堂スイッチでは他にもいろいろなタイトルを開発中ですので、今後の続報をお待ちください。今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Acabou? Acabou? Você gostou do Splatoon 3, cara? Splatoon 3 já! Meu Deus! Meu Deus! Splatoon 3! Caraca! Splatoon 3! Meu! Eu vou... Nossa! Eu tô chorando de felicidade, cara! Fall Guys Ultimate Knockoff é o que eu mais esperava no Nintendo Switch. Também o Skylight Sword é o que eu mais esperava. O que eu gostei mais foi do Fall Guys, Skylight Sword, Mario Golf e também Splatoon 3, meu. Não acredito. Splatoon 3, cara. Mano, what the fuck. Mas foi o vídeo aí. Espero que tenha gostado da live. Essa Nintendo Direct foi muito longa mesmo. Mas faz parte da live. Mas espero que tenha gostado, né? O cara que me acompanhou muito. O cara que acompanhou, né? Então, beijo, tchau, falou!